where I think one of the booths which is the most exciting of the exhibition, which is Mimir, Saga. Can you let us a little bit more who you are, what you are doing, what is Mimir, Saga, Mimir?
Of course. So there are two different products, of course. Both are cloud-native and serverless products. So they work fully without any on-premises infrastructure.
Yeah.
Saga is a newsroom story-centric system.
Yeah.
So a system that, rather than the traditional way of telling the news linearly, where you work towards a single newscast at the end of the day, in today's reality, people are creating stories and they're publishing them to multiple platforms.
Yeah.
And we want to enable the work in doing that to happen in one single platform.
Okay.
That's why Saga is story-centric, because it focuses on the story and then you publish to multiple places. And then there's Mimir, and Mimir is a media asset management system. It has both DAM, PAM, and MAM functionalities, and it is, as I said, fully cloud-native. What we do is we take all of the customers' media assets. They can be, of course, videos, audio, pictures, etc. Put them as a proxy into the cloud, and they can have the high-res on any kind of storage. It can be a NAS, a SAN, it can be cloud storage, it can be anything. And then we analyze using third-party AI systems. So stuff like transcription, translation, image analysis, and face detection. And we take all of that as metadata and we append it to the item itself. And it all becomes searchable. So making it much easier to find and discover everything you have.
Yeah, so we saw in the demonstration that it's super advanced at all the levels, permissions levels, AI engines, etc. So now, because you started more or less in 2020 for the software in the cloud, etc. So it's a super fast development in a few years.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate and have doubled in size almost every year since we started.
Okay.
So both in terms of users and the size of the team and everything.
Yeah.
So it's been a very fast growth, and I think that's partly because cloud technology is now mature enough that the broadcast world has started trusting it.
Yeah.
Which has been an issue for a long time, but
Yeah.
now we see that it's both from a cost transparency perspective, which has been very important, and also from a stability perspective. One is realizing that maybe it's not just as secure, but more secure to work with cloud-native backend.
Yes, and we saw, especially because today, that's something we saw at NAB, that you have tons of files, or every content is richer even after years, or large volume of files, and you have the capability finally to connect, to listen to files, to stream to Mimir, etc. So for your vertical market, it can be from creatives for production to the broadcast. Or can you highlight your vertical markets?
Absolutely. So Mimir works for everybody who has a large archive of images or works with a lot of live video. I mean, so that can be anything. We have customers we have major hotel chains who have tons and hundreds of thousands of images of their rooms.
Yeah.
We have subsea companies with submarines who investigate cables under the sea and use an AI for that. Yeah. We have loads of newspapers and, of course, traditional broadcasters and post-production houses. So it's anybody who's working with a lot of video. And in today's world, that's becoming more and more people.
Yeah, for sure. And some of the trends that we saw during NAB this year, of course, it's all about AI. We saw that you have a deep dive integration about everything. So finally, as the last question, so what's your vision and strategy alongside these AI things, or any other trends in the market that you put in place in the future, or for this year in the system?
So I would say that there's two answers to that. One is that one of the most exciting things I think that we're seeing this year is sort of the more maturity of semantic search. Yeah. Semantic search is searching based on context and using essentially an LLM backend to vectorize your content and search for what it actually contains and not just what it's tagged with. Now, we've developed this year a way to use metadata to filter that so that it becomes more efficient as a search methodology. Yeah, sure. So that's one thing. And what is very important to us, on the other hand, is to continue having AI as a third party that people can stay independent of a single vendor. Yeah. So because we can tell you which AI is the best for transcription, translation, different languages, etc. today, but I have no idea who's going to be best in 3 months, and neither do any of our customers. So the way that we've set up our product and the way that we think people should work is with an AI agnostic approach, so that you change when you want to the ones that do the best job for you.
Yeah. And then especially on our side by Activo, every year we are releasing a map. So we put you in the map as a strong competitor in the DAM systems. And now we can say that you're also a DAM system.
Yes, absolutely you can.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your
Thank you.
time. So it was a great pleasure to talk to you, to discover everything you are doing. And so for our audience, or just go to your Mimir website. You get a lot of things on the report that we do on our blog. So bye-bye. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you.